Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of the Wiggly Questions Q&A series. Let's go ahead and answer your questions. The first 4 questions come from my good friend, the Wiggles and TTTEFTW. And he asks, 1. Which colored shirt do you prefer on Arthur, Taiwan, blue or yellow? 2. Do you find it captivating that the Taiwanese Wiggles first lineup wore the 1997 shirts from 2003 to 2005, which is at the time the Australian Wiggles wore turtlenecks? 3. Are there any members of the Wiggles you talk to in real life, as in the main lineup of the Wiggles, Wiggly Dancers and Crew? And 4. What would your reaction be if old songs came back to the radio? Okay, for your first question, I prefer blue. For your second question, I do find it captivating that the first lineup wore the 1997 shirts. It's kind of a bit of a throwback, to me at least. For your third question, I've only talked to Murray in real life at the Lights Camera Action show when I was a kid, when my parents were with me, but I haven't talked to anybody else besides Murray, so I'm hoping to eventually talk to them in real life if I come across them at some point. And 4, that would just be amazing, honestly. Alright, so these next 3 questions come from my good friend Moses Yakub, and he asks, 1. Would you consider getting any Hooly Doolies DVDs? 2. What's your favorite Wiggles album and video from 1991 to 1996? 3. Would you also consider getting just standard ABC DVDs from 1997 to 2005? Okay, for your first question, even though I'm kinda neutral to the Hooly Doolies, I'm still going to buy them just for high quality purposes, for DVD menus and openings and closings, you know. I'm just gonna get the Hooly Doolies DVDs just for like uploading them in high quality, basically, from the DVDs. For your second question, okay, favorite Wiggles album and video from 1991 to 1996. Okay, for album, so my favorite Wiggles album for Christmas, it would be Wiggly Wiggly Christmas from 1996 for the album. But for my overall favorite from 1991 to 1996 in terms of Wiggles albums, for me, it's a tie between Here Comes a Song and Big Red Car. As for video, I would have to say a tie between Big Red Car and Wake Up Jeff. For your third question, I am going to consider getting standard ABC DVDs from 1997 to 2005. Okay, these next few questions come from Harrison Allen, and he asks, 1. Marvel or DC? 2. Mario or Sonic? 3. Coke or Pepsi? And other than that, are you a fan of Bananas in Pajamas, Johnson and Friends, Magic Mountain, etc.? Okay, for your first question, DC. For your second question, Mario, because I grew up playing the Mario games as a kid. 3. Coke. And 4, I am a fan of Bananas in Pajamas, but mostly the original series rather than the CGI. I don't know much about Johnson and Friends and Magic Mountain because I didn't grow up watching those shows as a kid, presumably because I wasn't really born in the 90s to like understand those shows. But I am a bit of a fan of Bananas in Pajamas, but mostly the original series rather than the CGI sort of things. And this last question comes from Ryan540, and he asks, what's your opinion on Wild Shark Fan? I have heard of him. He seems like a pretty chill guy. Although I haven't really looked into his channel or anything like that. I've seen maybe a few of his videos on his YouTube channel, but I haven't really looked in depth, so I might have a look at it at some point when I get time. Well, that's all the questions we've got for today. Post more questions in the comments down below on this video, and I'll catch you guys in episode 2. Peace.